Hello.
Hello.
Ken
Oh, wait a
Frost.
second. I have to button this button. Otherwise, my wife
Sorry,
will be upset.
Wendy. We heard about that, so I
Yes.
wanted him to have it open. Ken Frost here, Tampa Bay.
Office furniture specialist. That's me.
Extraordinaire. And married to a nurse practitioner.
The one and only.
I only mention the thing because this is like medical. The doctor whisperer.
Absolutely.
I never talk about anything medical, but.
Shine furniture specialist.
And you are also PM specialist to the stars.
That is correct.
Yes. You have a chain of people that order from you.
Well, that's a good thing.
Isn't it a good thing?
It's a wonderful thing.
So I haven't had a special guest on since my mom and dad.
Wow. I feel very special.
You should, because usually nobody wants to do this with me.
Oh,
and it usually happens the way I just did it. And I said,
hoodwink people.
Hey, we're gonna do a vlog.
No problem.
And all of a sudden he's in a chair.
I'm ready.
I love it. So Ken Man, how we've been friends 20 years. I am BFFL with Wendy Frost.
My wife, my better half. Usually, not always.
No, not always. I mean, come on. But so he has a client here. I put it in the show notes that you have a client.
Yes, I do.
Here in Clearwater. So he came to make sure like it goes smooth. And he's going to meet with a Henry Schein rep tomorrow.
I'm actually meeting with a zone manager. He's a big, important man at Henry Schein who has about a half a dozen regular service sales managers under him. And each sales manager has between, I'd say, 12 and 20 of them.
Okay, so he starts telling me about this meeting with Henry Schein, and I want in. Now, how come I'm not working with Henry Schein? How come this isn't? Well, of course,
I'm going to talk to them tomorrow. Get his permission to talk to all these other people about you. The next thing you know, you're going to be so busy you won't know what to do.
I love that, and I won't forget to thank you, like most people don't do to me.
That's all right.
The old TY text.
Yes.
I found out something. Interestingly enough, I went to something yesterday. I don't want to really name what happened because I don't want the person to feel bad if and when she never watches this. Because you see, we have 0 viewers.
Excellent.
Yes. It's just the right amount of audience for us. So I go to some event yesterday and I hear that I set this woman up. It sounds like from what I did, I set her up for life is what it sounded like. What was presented to me. And all I kept thinking as she was telling me and I was saying, that is so great. I never even got a TY text.
I think you deserve more than that.
Well, that's the joke, though, because I would at least want that. No more.
All right.
At least a TY text. I'm sure it's coming.
I think it should be at least spelled out. Thank you so much.
That would be nice, but that's what I'm saying.
Right. TY is the least you should get.
The very least. No, but the least is when you get absolutely nothing, which is what I got.
But the least you should get is
a TY text. Okay. Exactly. So all of my referrals have been word of mouth. 95%. 98%. And you've been in business a heck of a lot longer than me.
25 years.
25 years. Had a building burned down.
Yes.
Yes.
First office building I was in.
Yes.
Had a small fire.
You still had a small fire and still standing.
It was rebuilt.
Right.
The outside, the building was rebuilt. The building was rebuilt. It looks absolutely beautiful on the outside. I don't think anything has been done on the inside, and I believe it's been sold twice since then, but there's no one occupying the building yet.
Yeah, well, we're glad that you survived it, Ken, man.
Yes, well, it happened on a weekend, so I wasn't there.
You got the call, though.
I did get the call, but it was all good.
The building's on fire.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems to happen. So one of my clients, too, that you actually know, Dr. Yotis, he also had a fire.
He did.
And we're rebuilding his practice virtually, me being here and him being there together.
Tell him to get some nice office furniture for the waiting.
Well, this was why I wanted to do this vlog. Okay, so I am a great resource for a lot of people. Okay?
Agreed.
You have office furniture. Henry Schein has medical supplies.
Absolutely. Henry Schein calls themselves the complete medical supplier. They will sell every office from toilet paper to a several $1 million diagnostic machine.
So what's so interesting about that is that everywhere I go today, every client probably that comes to mind uses McKesson. So if they work with me long enough and they want me to stick around and they want to save money, which is what I try to get them to do, is save money.
That's a good
We'll
thing.
start comparing vendors, right? Now, I've never met with Henry Schein.
That's going to change very
soon.
Except
that one time when I had an international client from Italy, remember?
I do remember.
Piave.
Yes.
And I said, I really need a connection at Henry Schein. Who's going to hook me up? And then you told me about your friend that I can't remember his name right now.
But he doesn't work for Henry Schein.
No. But he was in the dental world.
Andy Parker.
Andy Parker.
Or Andrew Parker.
Andrew Parker.
I'm not sure what he goes by.
So I went to a convention with this Italian client who did not speak English. And I sold antibacterial toothbrushes at the Jacob Javits Center.
I remember that.
And Andy was there.
A friend of ours, yeah.
Andrew. No. You know what? It wasn't Jacob Javits. I did go to Jacob Javits with them, but I met him in Chicago.
Yes.
Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
And then we all went out to a bar and he hit on, no, I'm kidding. He's married. He didn't hit on anybody. Because in case he ever watches this, he's not married though, I don't think. I think he's single.
He's divorced.
Right.
But I think he's involved with someone right now.
Right. This was a few years ago, way before this person, I'm sure.
Was involved. That's correct. It was before you even met this current person.
Right. So today, I got a call right before a friend of mine was going into a board meeting and he texted me and said, give me the name of that guy that you refer website business to all the time. Text to Rooney. He's going to present that to the board. I haven't even told this guy that I've done that for him. And this is every day I'm referring business. Every day.
You must get a tremendous amount.
I did nothing. I don't even. No, it's not the expectation. Like that's what I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to become a better person. I really am.
They say the more you give,
the more you get. Of course.
So
and my
you
philosophy,
give it in the hopes that it will turn around and come back to you.
Right. Well, the philosophy that I have is give, give, give. And then ask.
Givers gain.
Well, they do. And really, like in life, that's always been my philosophy. I am a giver by nature. So I love to see people happy and I love to see people gain business. I just want you to say thank you. I'm kidding.
Right.
I mean, I'm not, but I am. But absolutely. I think that the most valuable relationships are the ones where, like, you know, I have and anytime I can refer business to him, I really do my best to do that because he does great work.
Right.
He's a good guy, just like you.
Does the right thing for the customer.
We need a guy. Like, that is the most important thing. I try to tell my clients that.
I got a guy.
I got a guy. You got to have a guy. It's so true.
For anything.
No, really.
And everything. Absolutely. Well, I'm the office furniture guy.
You are the office furniture guy. And I'm going to make sure that's at the forefront of what I do from now on.
And I'm going to talk to the zone manager of Henry Schein for the Southeast.
Because you won't believe what's going to happen because we have just said this out loud, both of us.
Unbelievable.
Because really, like tomorrow, you're going to be in Tampa in the morning. I'm going to be in Tampa too. And I'm going to meet with my friend who's a big baller. She's like, you know, big attorney chick. And I'm going to tell her about you.
She's got to know people that are opening new law offices.
Who doesn't know somebody opening up a new law office?
If you're a big baller attorney, you do.
But really, that's all the time. New businesses are opening up all the time here in Tampa Bay, and this is your guy.
Thank you.
Right here, Ken Frost.
We deliver nationwide.
B and C office furniture. Why did you call it? I know why he called it B and C. What? Tell our 0 viewers.
Well, why. I was starting the business right after my second daughter was born, and someone told me that it would be good luck to name the business after my children. So B and C stands for Brooke and Corinne. Corinne just turned 26. Business is 25 plus years old.
And she's on a plane right now.
She's on a plane right now, going to Israel on birthright.
No, we love her.
With her cousin and some friends and a bunch of other people.
They were just babies when I met them.
That's correct.
And now one is married and the other's going to Israel.
That's right.
And one's a math teacher. And one's an RN.
Correct. Cardiothoracic ICU nurse at Lenox Hill Hospital.
Oh, we have to talk about Wendy. So because I did put NP up there.
Excellent.
All right. So nurse practitioners, what is it like? I mean, I have the answer that I'm looking for. You might not come to this conclusion.
Oh, I probably won't.
Probably
Let's
not.
hear.
But I'll guide you there maybe. What are you most fascinated by? Her being a nurse practitioner and when she's not in the office and and her phone is blowing up for things. Like, what is happening? I know what it is.
Well, you left out one part. She is an OBGYN nurse
Yes, she
practitioner.
is.
So
I probably left that out because I've never had a baby.
So she, what was the question? What's most fascinating?
Like,
what do I hear
I'm
mostly?
always fascinated when her phone is going on. I'm just going to say.
Oh, she's constantly talking to people about whatever is a problem with their vaginas. So it's, there's either problems going on,
and he's listening to it.
Oh, and I hear her. She's, sending medication. Monistat. That's a big one. I hear Monistat a lot. And she does call in a lot of prescriptions.
Oh my God. So that's what it was. All the time, people are asking her for prescriptions. Like,
sure.
It's all the time.
Well, they don't
Does
always
she
ask
get
for
a TY text?
Sometimes. Sometimes I think she does.
I hope so.
Most people do appreciate her.
I hope so.
They usually don't ask for a prescription, but when she tells them what the problem is, then she says, I'm going to write you a prescription for Monistat, or I'm going to write you a prescription for
Monistat's a big
something
one.
else. But Monistat's a big one.
Monostat's big for
the
vagina.
For the vagina.
Yeah. So we had Cooper, our 14-year-old, staying at Kenny's house in New York. And I told Cooper, who was very shy, he's a very quiet kid. I said, listen, you're probably going to hear the word vagina a lot. And he was like, oh my God.
Did he do that?
Of course. He pretends he doesn't know what we're talking about.
Just warning you.
Just a forewarning. Like, you're going to see a pin that says, I love it. Look, this is what she does for a living.
Pin says vagina friendly.
So
she got it at the Vagina Monologue, the play on Broadway. And she saw that play and saw that button and said, I have to have that for my lab coat.
I can honestly say this is the only time I've ever said vagina on a live video. And I'm very excited.
Hopefully the last
Maybe
time.
this will be the most popular. Maybe we'll get 2 views.
Yes, hopefully.
It could happen. It really could. So being married to a nurse practitioner, I just want to say, I know I've said this before, but I'm a huge advocate for nurse practitioners. And I think that like all doctors should hire them because I think that they're the absolute best advocates for them. I think that they help patient flow. I think that they're everything. I have never been so proud of one client that just in the last year, he closed down his primary care practice and now just focuses on prevention. So that, which is a translation, just cash. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Because the insurance companies don't pay for prevention, just chronic care, just saying. So that said, we cut out all of the MDs and brought on nurse practitioners. There's only one, well, there's 2 MDs left. And he has saved it. There's 2 practitioners, going to bring on probably a 3rd. And can you imagine the savings?
Well, you save a ton of money, and they get, according to my wife, more caring care.
Great bedside manner.
It comes from a nurse instead of from a doctor.
It's so true.
And they do basically the same thing. I know Wendy does everything in the office that the doctor does. She just doesn't deliver the babies.
Wendy saw my vagina for a lot of years before I moved here. It's true. I wouldn't go to anyone. That's one of the reasons I didn't want to move to Florida, because I was going to lose Wendy.
Well, she can come down once a year.
No, I got somebody else. But it is a woman, right? So that's the other great thing. Like, most women want to see a woman. We don't want to see a man.
I got it.
OBGYN. I think it's weird. But a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
So now we've covered office furniture and vagina.
I think there's no more to be said.
I think that's enough. Bye, everybody.
So long.
Thanks for being.